What's up, you guys? So today we're gonna see that Guns N' Roses tune, "Knocking on Heaven's Door," originally played by Bob Dylan, but very nice version of the Guns N' Roses here we have. And basically we're gonna need 3 chords. It starts with a G major chord, alright, G major. And then we're gonna need that D chord here, D major. Sometimes we're gonna add the pinky here to do D suspended 4 chord. Okay, but it's basically a D chord, D major chord. And then we're gonna go to the C chord, C major. Alright, see that one? And we go back to G. And we are gonna make 2 times the G chord, 2 times the D chord, and 4 times the C chord. 1, 2, and then we go to D, 1, 2, and then we go to C 4 times this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go back to G. And so on. Have you noticed that when I pass from the G to the D, I leave here my ring finger because I have this note here in common between these 2 chords, so I can leave this finger here, which is gonna act as a pivot, kind of a pivot. You see, up, and my fingers go there, and this one stays, and up, see? So this is an easy way to change chords. In the beginning, your hand is gonna go like raise all the fingers and go back here, but you're gonna lose a lot of time just to do that transition. But try to get used to leave that finger here pressed on it's the 2nd string, 3rd fret, ring finger. See these 2. Okay, and you will see that the transition is gonna be way faster, which we need to be fluid to play the rhythm. Okay, and then C. Unfortunately, here we don't have any common fingers between the D and the C, so we have to raise all the fingers. Okay, but you will get used to it too, so don't worry. Okay, and back to G. 3, 4, and back to G. Okay, and this is for the beginning, the intro, and it's also for the chorus. But for the verse, there's a little trick here. We're gonna do the G, we're gonna do the D, exactly the same way we did before, but instead of a C chord, we're just gonna play an A minor chord. Alright, so we have G twice, exactly the same as before, and then D twice, exactly like before, and this time A minor 4 times. 3, 4, and back again. Okay, so this is basically what's going on here. We have G, D, C several times, and then we go to the verse and we have G, D, A minor. So we're gonna see what's going on for the rhythm in a second, but I just want to show you what we can do also here. So when I do the G chord and then I go to the D chord, here I can add my finger, my little pinky on the 3rd fret, 1st string, like this, for the 2nd stroke. So it goes. Okay, so I have. Sorry, I'll do it again. I have. And then we go to the C chord. This is a simplified way to play it. Of course, on the record we have kind of a little technique we call a pull-off, which is so you go, okay, and then a C. But it's a little bit hard to do for now for you, I believe. Well, I can still show you, but so it's let's say I don't have this chord, so you can see it better way. I just have this finger here, right? Because my chord is like this. I just take off these 2 fingers so you can see, have a better view of what's going on. So I'm supposed to have these 2. These are gone, and I have my pinky here that comes on this one, and I'm gonna play this one and pull it. So it's like a bow. If I try to pull the how you call that string of the bow, and then I release it. That's what's going on here. Imagine we do this. It's like when I put pressure, and then I release, and you see it rings. So that's what we're gonna do with the pinky here. If I exaggerate that movement, I put pressure, and then I raise it, and that makes ring the other finger that is here. So I play it with this note, my pick makes it ring, see? Like this, and then I raise. Okay? But it's a detail, so you don't really need to do that. It's just for those who want to know really how it's going on. So and another thing before we see the rhythm, when I play the A minor chord, I can do kind of an arpeggio, which would be the big here, the 5th string, which is not the last one, but one before, which is the base of our A chord. Yeah, so it's first the big one, and then so the 5th one, and then the 4th, the 3rd. And then here I raise that index finger like this, and then I add it afterwards. So it goes, okay? And here I did the same thing I did before, which is a pull-off. In fact, we call this a pull-off. So I raise again my finger, but bowing again my string, doing some little pressure here, and then release it, so it goes. Okay, and these 2 strings again, which are the 3rd and the 4th string, so it goes. And here I can add my pinky on the 3rd fret, last string, the 1st one. Oh, sorry, 1st string. So it goes. And then I do the same thing. I do a little pull-off here. So here I have that pull-off, and then I put my finger back here and raise it again, as I did before. So I have, let me show it like this. So I have, and then okay. So let me play it here. So I have this one, and then the 5th one, yeah, 4th one, 3rd one, and then this one is raised, the second one, and then with the finger, still the second one, and then I do the pull off with that finger, which makes ring the second one again, but no pick. So I have, and then the third one again, and the fourth one again, and then I go all the way up here, yeah, like this, all the way up here on the first one, and I play the last string here with the little pinky, and I do that pull-off thing again. And so I have, and then again I put this finger back again, play it, pull it off, and play the third and the fourth string again, yeah, third, fourth, and then back to the third, and I press again on that finger and I play the second one again. So it goes, okay, and back again to G. For example, there's plenty of things you can play here. I mean, same fingering, but you can stay a little bit longer on notes, and it's really up to your own interpretation of that song. But basically, it's the way it sounds a little bit. Okay. Now for the rhythm, my hand always does that movement. So it goes down, 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 up, and then we change the chord. Down, 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 up. And then we do this down, 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 up thing, but twice on the C chord. And down, 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 up, down, 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 up, and back again. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, and down on the other one again. And you play it like this in a loop. Same thing for the A minor chord. And sometimes, if you want to replace the rhythm with the arpeggio thing we just saw before, come back again, etc. Okay? So hope it helped. Do really the basic thing first, and the little arpeggio things and pull-offs is more detail, and it's more to do nice things afterwards. But first you need to master just the chords, transitions, try to go from a chord to another quite easily and with a little bit speed, you know, so you can have more it will be easier for you to play with the right hand to keep your rhythm. Alright, so hope it helped, and hopefully see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out my website. You can do song requests there, and you will have a lot of free stuff which will help you to evolve in the world of music. Alright?